Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe Math TikTok PH. Thank you so much.
Hello students, happy learning. Our learning objectives. First, write numbers in scientific notation to represent very large or very small numbers and vice versa. Next, perform operations on numbers expressed in scientific notation and solve problems involving scientific notation. Ito po ang kailangan matutunan ng mga grade 7 students in the Matatag curriculum for Quarter 4 lesson. Are you ready, grade 7? Okay, let's start. First, let's define the meaning of scientific notation. In definition, we have the a times 10 to the power of n. Okay, so kailangan ma-recall po natin, ibig sabihin ng notation po na ito, yung a po na yan yung base natin. Okay, or that is the numerical coefficient. A is less than 10, but a is less than or equal to 1. Okay, ibig sabihin always be single digit. So for a is between 1 and 10, and n is an integer, which is the exponent of the power of 10. Okay, now, when a numbers is written in scientific notation, kailangan matandaan po natin that exponent tells you if the term is a large or a small numbers. Okay, ibig sabihin, kung positive yan, so malaki yung numbers natin. Kung negative, meaning that is a smaller number. Okay, so take note of this is the exponent. Yung exponent dyan, yung n. Next, yung base naman natin or base to the power of 10, yun yung ating 10. Okay, yung a dyan, yun yung ating coefficient. Yun yung number na nasa unahan. Okay, so now, take note of this. A positive exponent indicates a large number. Okay, so example natin, pag nakita po natin yung 6.25 times 10 to the power of 3. Pansin mo agad yung exponent niya. Remember, this is positive. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay large number. Pag in-expand natin yan, that is equal to 10 raised to the power of 3, meaning to say 1,000 equivalent. And when you multiply 6.25 times 1,000, okay, yan yung equivalent niya, 6,250. Yan yung large number because the exponent is positive. So what if a negative exponent naman indicates a small number that is between 0 and 1? So example, 6.25 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3. Ibig sabihin ng negative 3, di ba, smaller. So ibig sabihin niyan, 0.001. Mag-move ka ng going to left. Okay, from 10. And therefore, that is the equivalent when you multiply 6.25 times 0.001, ano po yung value na? Okay, that is equal to 0.002625. Yan yung smaller number because the negative exponent. Okay, now, so take note, scientific notation is a way of expressing a numbers that are too large or too small to be conveniently written in decimal form para mas mabilis mo isulat. Okay, so take note also, it may be referred to as scientific form or tinatawag siyang standard form. Okay, so ngayon, mag-convert tayo from scientific form to standard form. Okay, so 1.493 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Since ang kanyang exponent dyan is positive, so alam na natin agad na very large yung number. So kaya nga that is equal to, in standard form, 149,300. Okay. Next, how about naman negative yung exponent? 1.493 times 10 raised to the power of negative 5. So, ibig sabihin ng standard form niya, very small, no? Kasi nga negative exponent. Kaya nga, that is 0.00041493. That is how to convert from scientific notation form to standard form or vice versa. Now, so that is the notation. And this, okay, now, write scientific notation in standard form. Isip mag-convert ka from scientific, gagawin natin standard form. So meron tayong rules dito. Kailangan natin matandaan po, no? To change scientific notation in standard form, you move the decimal point the same number of places as the exponent. Kaya nga, mahalagang alam mo kung ilan yung exponent. Kasi yun ang imumove mo. Yun yung basis mo. If the exponent is positive, move the decimal point to the right. Okay, example natin. For the scientific notation, gagawin natin standard form. So 4.705 times 10 to the 6th power. Ano po kayang ating step? Move right 6 places because the exponent is positive going to right. Ibig sabihin po niyan, so from 4.705 magiging 4,705 na siya. Okay, then mag-add ka lang ng tatlong zero. Kasi nga, you have to move how many steps going to right? 6 places. Kaya nga ito. Next, how about naman if the exponent is negative, move the decimal point to the left naman. Okay, for example, 2.6091 times 10 raised to the negative 4. Ibig sabihin yan, yung decimal point mo nasa between and 2 and 6, move mo siya going to left. How many steps? Okay, 4 places. Okay, kasi nga, 4 yung iyong exponent. Since negative yan, pa-left ka. Kaya nga, that is equal to, yan, nag-add ka na lang ng 0 sa unahan niya. Kasi nga, from between 2 to 6, i-move mo left. Kaya 1, kulang siya, di ba? Mag-add ka ng tatlong 0 sa unahan. Kaya na-shortcut siyang gano'n. So we have 0.0026091. That is the equivalent of the given scientific notation form in standard form. Okay, now, so mako-convert naman tayo from standard form, gagawin natin siyang scientific notation. So, ito naman yung rule dyan. To change standard form scientific notation, you move the decimal point to right or left. To arrange a single digit, kailangan makuha mo yung single digit. Remember the rule between 1 and 10. Okay? Single digit. That is rule 1. If the numbers is greater than 1, move the decimal point to the left. Okay, example natin. From standard form, gagawin natin scientific notation form. 7,050,000. Di ba naka-standard form? Or naka-expand siya, tinatawag din siyang expanded form. Okay, ibig sabihin yan, so greater than 1 yan, kailangan makuha natin yung single digit, di ba? Move the decimal point to the left. Since whole number po ito, yung decimal point mo dyan nasa dulo ng 0. Ibig sabihin, i-move mo siya na how many step? Okay, move left 6 places para makuha mo yung single digit na 7 sa unahan. Kaya nga that is 7.0, tapos di ba mag-add ka ng how many zeros na lang? Okay, wala na kasi na-omit na siya. Kaya nga 7.05 times 10 to the power of 6. Kasi nga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since 6 mo yung minove mo, kaya exponent mo ay 6. Next, if the number is less than 1, move the decimal point to the right naman. Okay, so example natin. 0.005. Since ang ating single digit ay nasa between 7 and 0, kailangan makuha mo yung first single digit na 7. Kaya i-move mo siya na how many? Yes, that is correct. Move right 6 places. Kaya nga mag-count ka ng 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until you reach the 7 between 7 and 0 to get the scientific notation. Kaya nga 7.05 times 10 to the negative 6. Okay, yan na po yung ating scientific notation form. Okay, now, let's have the operation for adding and subtracting numbers with scientific notation. So, ang rule po dyan is steps, or there are 3 steps. Steps in adding or subtracting with scientific notation. First step, rewrite the number with smaller exponent so that it has the same exponent as the number with the larger exponent by moving the decimal point of its decimal number. Okay, kailangan ibig sabihin yan, bago ka mag-add or subtract, kailangan gawin mong parehas yung kanilang exponent. Bawal mag-add na magkaiba. Next, step 2, add or subtract the decimal numbers. The power of 10 will not change. Ibig sabihin, ang i-add mo lang doon or subtract mo yung coefficient na tinatawag, yung number na nasa unahan. Hindi yung base power of 10 na, kakopy mo lang yon. Next, step 3, write your result to scientific notation. If necessary, ibig sabihin kapag naka-scientific notation na siya with single digit yun na yung final answer mo. Pag hindi pa, you have to convert. Okay, so now let's have the first example. Add the given scientific notation. First, solution natin dyan, pansinin mo, di ba? 5.7 times 10 raised to 4 plus 4.87 times 10 raised to 5. So, ibig sabihin niyan, magkaiba sila ng exponent. Ibig sabihin niyan, gagawin mong parehas. Ang una mong papansinin dyan, balikan na muna natin yung ating step. Rewrite the number with smaller exponent so that it has the same exponent. Since ito ay 4, yung exponent 5.7 times 10 raised to 4, gawin mo siyang 5. Ibig sabihin niyan, gawin mo siyang 5 para magkapare silang exponent. Ibig sabihin niyan, i-move mo yung decimal point niya going to left para mag-increase ng 1 yung exponent mo na 4. Ibig sabihin, mag-add ka ng 1 sa exponent. Kaya nga, that will become 0.57. Bakit 50.57? Nag-move ka ng left. How many step? 1. Since nag-move ka ng left, kaya mag-add ka ng 1 do sa exponent mo na 4. Kaya 4 plus 1, that is now 5. Therefore, since parehas na po sila ng exponent, you can now proceed to step 2. I-add na natin siya the decimal numbers. Ano yung decimal numbers natin dyan? Yun yung 0.57 plus 4.87. But take note, no, the powers of 10 will not change. Since pares na kasi sila ng exponent, wala ka nang gagawin doon. Just copy. And then you can now simplify or write the result in scientific notation. Therefore, we have 5.44 times 10 to the power of 5. Okay, yan na po yung final answer. Next, example 2, subtract 4.2 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2 minus 3.3 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So, solution, balikan natin yung step natin, di ba? Sabi doon sa step 1, rewrite the number with smaller exponent so that it has the same exponent. Since negative 2 tsaka negative 3, magkaiba, obviously. Gagawin natin siyang parehas. Ibig sabihin niyan, kailangan mag-increase yung kanyang exponent. Remember, if they have the same negative exponent, kung ano yung mas malapit sa zero, di ba, tandaan natin, mas malaki yung value. Ibig sabihin niyan, mag-add tayo ng 1 doon sa negative 3. Kasi nga, mas malapit sa zero yung negative 2. Kaya mas malaki yung kanyang value ang exponent. Kaya nga, from negative 3, nag-add ako ngayon ng 1. Bakit? Kasi nga nag-move ako. From the coefficient 3.3, minove ko ng 1 step going to left. Kaya nga, 0.33 na siya. Since nag-move ako ng 1 step going to left, mag-add ako ng exponent doon sa negative 3. Kaya negative 3 plus 1, kaya nga negative 2. Since pares na po sila ng exponent, you can now proceed to step 2. Magsusubtract na po tayo ng 4.2 minus 0.33. And take note ha, the powers of 10 will not change. Kakopy mo na lang sila. Yung exponent na base of 10. Okay, and then what is 4.2 minus 0.33? That is equal to 3.87. Then copy mo lang yung base of power of 10 na times 10 to the negative 2. Yan na po yung ating final answer. Okay, now, let's have the multiplying and dividing numbers with scientific notation. So, remember, so multiplication rule, multiply the coefficient and add the exponent. Naalala po ba natin yung law of exponents for the product rule? So, copy the base and add the exponent. But since meron silang coefficient, just simply multiply. Okay? So, and then simplify natin. Example natin, let's have 2 times 10 raised to 4 times 19 times 10 raised to the power of 3. So first, you have to multiply 2 times 19, 38 yon. Tapos, copy the base of 10, then add mo yung exponent. Kaya nga, we have now 38 times 10 to the power of 7. Di ba? Sabi doon sa rule natin, kailangan ang final answer mo, single digit lang. Since 38 to, i-move natin yung decimal point mo. Since whole number yan, nasa dulo ng 8 yung decimal. Kaya i-move mo siya ng going to left, one step. Since nag-move ka ng one step going to left, mag-add ka ng exponent sa 7 na 1. Kaya 1 plus 7 becomes 8. Kaya nga, the final answer in scientific notation is 3.8 times 10 to the power of 8. Yan na po yung sagot natin sa multiplication of numbers with scientific notation. Let's have number 2. How about 25 times 10 raised to the negative 3 power multiplied by 5 times 10 to the power of 8? So first, you have to multiply the coefficient. 25 times 5, 125 yun. Then copy the base 10 and then add mo exponent. Negative 3 plus 8. And then, what is negative 3 plus 8? That is equal to 5. And since hindi siya naka-single digit, hindi siya naka-write in scientific notation, you have to convert. Since whole number po ito, i-move mo yung decimal point. Nasa dulo ng 5 yung decimal point. Move ka ng dalawa. Kaya nga, until you reach the single digit, kaya 1, 2, kaya magiging 1.25 times 10 raised to the power of 7. Bakit naging 7 to? Okay, ilan ba yung minove mo from the decimal point? Di ba? Nasa dulo ng 5, 1, 2. Since dalawa yung minove mo going to left, kaya nag-add ka ng dalawa doon sa 5 na exponent. Kaya 5 plus 2, that will become 7. Therefore, 1.25 times 10 to the power of 7 is now the final answer. Okay, now, another example. How about we have 4 times 10 raised to the power of 9, negative 9 times 12 times 10 to the power of 4. So, i-multiply mo lang yung coefficient na 4 times 12. And that is 48. Then, copy the base of 10, then add mo exponent. Negative 9 plus 4, that will become negative 5. Since hindi pa po naka-single digit, nasa dulo ng 8, yung iyong decimal point, move mo ng 1 step going to left. Kaya nasa between na siya ng 4.8. Since nag-add ka ng isa na doon sa negative 5, kaya negative 5 plus 1, that will become negative 4. Yan na po yung final answer natin. Next, for the last one, 10.5 times 10 raised to the negative 2 times 5 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3. All you have to do is multiply the coefficient. 10.5 tsaka 5, that is equal to 52.5. And copy the base 10, then add mo yung dalawang exponent na negative 2 tsaka negative 3. And equals to negative 5 yung exponent. So ngayon, di ba hindi pa siya naka-single digit yung exponent, yung iyong coefficient? I-move mo yung decimal point na nasa pagitan ni 2.5 going to left. Kaya magiging 5.25 na siya. Since nag-add ka ng 1 doon sa negative 5, because you move the decimal point 1 step going to left, kaya naging negative for exponent. Yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, now, for the division. So, ito naman yung rule doon. Okay, remember, the quotient rule of exponent. A raised to m over a raised to n. Just copy the base and subtract the exponent. Since meron tayong numbers or coefficient, just divide first before you apply this. Ibig sabihin, divide the coefficient and subtract the exponents. So, example natin, 75 times 10 raised to the power of 7 divided by 3 times 10 raised to the power of 3. I-divide mo muna yung 75 by 3. That is equal to 25. And then, copy the base, subtract mo yung exponent na 7 minus 3. And that is equal to 10 raised to 4. Ngayon, di ba hindi pa siya naka-simplified na scientific notation form? You have to move the decimal point. Since whole number yan, nasa dulo ng 5. Kaya mag-move ka ng 1 going to left. Kaya nga that will become 2.5 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Saan po nanggaling yung 5? Since nag-move ka kanina, di ba? Ng 1 going to left, kaya nag-add ka ng 1 doon sa 4. Kaya that will become 10 raised to 5. Yan na po yung final answer. For the last example for division, let's have 21 times 10 to the power of 4 divided by 7 times 10 raised to the negative 2. So first, what is 21 divided by 7? That is equal to 3. Then, copy the base, subtract my exponent. Remember the subtraction, di ba? Keep, change. Remember, copy the first number, change the operation, and change the sign of the subtraction. Kaya nga magiging yung 4 minus negative 2, that will become 4 plus 2 na siya. Kaya nga, that is now equals to 6. And since naka-single digit na po yung ating scientific notation, yan na po yung tamang sagot. Okay, now, let's have your understanding. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Which of the following numbers is correctly written in scientific notation? Ready? Let's go. Okay, the answer is correct. Letter A, 3.92 times 10 raised times 10 raised to the power of 6. Remember, kailangan single digit siya. Yung B, C, D kasi, wala siyang single digit sa unahan. Okay? Less than, ano to? Ito hindi rin pwede. Okay, next number 2. Remember, kailangan ang scientific notation form, nakasulat siya sa ganitong form. Next, number 2. What is the standard form of 3.7 times 10 to the power of 2? Ready? Okay. So the answer is letter D. Remember, since ang exponent mo dyan is positive 2, move the decimal point going to right. Kaya nga, 1, 2. Mag-add ka na lang isang 0. Okay? Kaya that is 370. Yan na po yung expanded form or standard form na tinatawag. Okay, next number 3. The diameter of a human hair is approximately 0.00075 meters. What is the scientific notation? Ready? Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, remember, since uh, standard form to, kailangan makuha mo yung single digit na 7, between 7 and 5, no? So, kaya move mo yung decimal point mo going to right. Kaya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since nag-move ka ng right going to right, that is negative exponent. Kaya nga, 7.5 times 10 raised to the power of negative 5. Okay, next. Number 4. What is the product of 7 times 10 to the power of 3 times 6 times 10 to the power of 5? In scientific notation, ha? Ready? Okay, your answer is correct. Letter C. Okay, remember, paano po nakuha yan? Minultiply po yung 7 tsaka 6. 7 times 6 is equal to 42. Then, copy the base 10, add mo yung 3 plus 5 na exponent, kaya 8 yon. But since hindi pa yan naka-final answer in scientific notation, you have to move the decimal point. Nasa dulo ng 2, kaya nag-move ka ng 1 going to left. Since nag-move ka, mag-add ka ng 1 dun sa 8, kaya that is 9. Yan na po yung final answer. 4.2 times 10 to the power of 9. Letter C. Okay, next, number 5. The speed of light is approximately 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. Which of the following is equivalent to this value? Ready? Okay, your answer is very good. Letter A. Okay, remember that is minove ko yung decimal point ko ng going to left. I mean going to right. Since positive yan, kaya nga mag-add ka na lang how many zeros? 8. Okay, that is 300 million 300 million meters per second. Okay, next, number 6. Ito, situation. A biologist studied the population of certain type of bacteria, no? As you can see on the picture. In one of his samples, the population of bacteria is estimated to be 3.2 times 10 to the power of 7 bacteria. In another sample taken from different environment, the population is estimated to be 5.4 times 10 to the power of 6 bacteria. Ang tanong dyan, or hihingin na sagot, express nyo or isulat nyo yung total population of bacteria from both samples in scientific notation. Ready? Okay, your answer is very good. That is letter A. Paano na po nakuha yan? Okay, so you have to combine or i-add natin. Remember, pag in-add ko po yung 3.2 times 10 times 10 raised to the power of 10, okay, yan yon. So, since magkaiba sila na exponent, di ba, remember, yung 6 kasi exponent, i-move mo yung decimal point ni 5.4. Kaya nga, magiging ano na to, 0.54. But since nag-move ka ng going to left, nag-add ka ng 1 dun sa 6. Kaya nga, naging 0.54 times 10 to the power of 7. Since pares na sila ng exponent, you can now add the numbers 3.74 times 10 to the power of 7. Yan na po yung ating final answer. Or in-apply lang yung addition. Remember? Okay, next, number 7. Same given situation ang tanong lang dyan, during an experiment, the biologist found that the bacteria population in the first sample increased by a factor. When we say factor, ano operation yon? Multiplication of 2.5 times 10 to the power of 3. Calculate the new population of bacteria in the first sample and express the result in scientific notation. Ready? Okay, your answer is correct. Letter C, 8 times 10 to the power of 10. Paano po nakuha yun? Remember, yung 3.2 times 10 to the power of 7, minultiply siya dun sa factor na 2.5 times 10 to the power of 3. Ano po ang solution doon? Di ba remember? multiply the coefficient 3.2 times 2.5, then copy the base of 10, add my exponent na 7 plus 3. And that will become 8 times 10 to the power of 10. Okay, remember? Okay, so with that, I hope you learned something on how to write numbers in scientific notation and vice versa, together with the operation, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing of numbers with scientific notation. With that, bye-bye and keep safe, everyone.